Hey, it's Mike, Sweeps Coin Curator. What's going on? It's February 6th, 2025. Woke up today and saw that I got an email from Pulsz. Finally got one of my drops from last year, so I wanted to go over the process of when you do get that drop, how to play through the coins, give you an example, and then show you how to convert the sweeps coins into cash. So before I do that, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Share it with your friends for tips, tricks, and free sweeps coins. Also, check out my site over here at beacons.ai/freesweepscoins. That's beacons.ai/freesweepscoins. We got about 109 roughly sites. I sort them A to Z. I mark the new ones with the new label there. So you got a lot of options there. Check that out. And you can see Pulsz if you're not already signed up. You can find Pulsz right here. You also have Pulsz Bingo. Sister sites, you can collect the daily bonus from either one. You can write envelopes to either one. And also check out my 4-part series on how to write the envelopes and what the envelopes are. I feel like there's a lot of useful info there, so be sure to check out that playlist. But yeah, beacons.ai/freesweepscoins for the sign-up links to Pulsz and all the other sweeps casinos out there. Okay, so what happens? Let me go through step by step. So I'll start by showing you this spreadsheet I used to track my entries. So back in June of last year, I sent 100 envelopes to Pulsz on June 10th, sent another 100 on June 20th. I mark them in green when I get the full credit. So you can see here the dates I got credited. That's the number of envelopes I got. So I sent out 200 to Pulsz last year. I got 194 credited, and I have 6 partial. So I set up this spreadsheet in Google Sheets. But yeah, today I got 33 envelopes. So it helps if you keep track. You don't have to do it in a spreadsheet. It doesn't have to be elaborate or anything. You can just write all this down by hand. I would recommend writing the date and the number you send, the date you got credited, and the number of envelopes you got credited. And then I'll keep track of the cash out as well. But yeah, you can see here June 20th, I sent 100 envelopes. I got 33 of them on February 6th. So it did take, 7 months, almost 8 months, right? But the credits came, so there you go. And I'm only missing 6 out of 200, which you never know. There could have been 6 that were invalid or bad handwriting, or they just never got them. So I'm not going to be too disappointed if I don't get the rest, but maybe I'll get the other 6 at some point. Anyway, what happens, they send you an email on Pulsz when you get the credits. So as you can see here, it says click and claim your free sweepstakes. You've got free coins, free sweepstakes, just click and claim. And then it tells you that's right, you've got something special waiting for you. Just log in and get it for free now. Claim 0 gold coins and get a complimentary 165 sweepstakes coins. So yeah, $5 per envelope. That's where I got the 33 envelopes. You divide 165 divided by 5. And then it tells you there what you can do with the coins. There are some terms here. Customers who receive the current email are entitled to claim the coins. You have to click on the pop-up. Must be claimed within 4 days of receiving this email, so you want to make sure you do that. You can only claim it once per customer. And if they do, sometimes they'll break it into more than one email. Like if you have a lot of envelopes, or if they break it up, sometimes you'll get one email. It's like you get 165 coins. You might have another email a second later that says you got like 200 coins, and you have to just click for each one. But today it was just one email with 165 sweeps coins. So what I'm going to do is click claim here. It's going to take me to Pulsz automatically. I'm already signed in. So then you're going to get that pop up, which you can ignore. And then there it is. Free coins, just click and claim. So you click claim now for free. As you can see, I have 1182 in my account. When I click, it goes up to 176.82. Okay, so now if I try to redeem, it's not going to let me redeem. It's going to make me play through the coins. So let's just see. Yep. So as you can see here, I only have 0.82 coins to redeem. You have to play through one time, and then you have the option to either redeem as a gift card if you get to $10, or the cash prize if you get to 100. So I like my chances of redeeming at least 100. I'm just going to play blackjack like I always do. Chances are pretty high that I have at least $100 to cash out, because I'm starting with 176. And I guess you could, if you want to have a strategy of how to play, to play blackjack, you're going to want to go to Wizard of Odds. Just Google Wizard of Odds Blackjack. You'll pull up this strategy, and they also have it in game for Pulse. But I'm going to use this strategy here and the one on Pulse as well. I'm going to have this in a different tab though, but just so you know, you can have this pulled up in a different window or on your phone or a different device. It tells you how to play. You can either hit, stand, double, split, etc. So if you need help playing, I would recommend always following the chart. And like I said, Pulse has their own, as we'll see here in a second. But another good idea is you can track your play so you don't have to keep hitting redeem and checking it. You can go into a spreadsheet. And let's see, I'll just enter a new tab. And you can go in here and you can set up a spreadsheet that tracks your play for you actually pretty easily. So you can have starting balance. This isn't really necessary. You can just click and check, but I like to do this. Okay, so my starting balance was 176 I have to play through. So I have to play through 176 each hand. And then I'm going to enter in manually like how much I'm playing each hand. And then over here I'm going to have the remainder. And I'm going to just do a quick formula here. It's going to be A2, which is the starting balance, minus, and then all of B. So B, D. So it's really that easy to use the spreadsheets. It's really simple stuff. So what this is saying is A2, that cell is my starting balance, minus, and then a B2 through B, which means all of B2 down to the end. So as you'll see, so I still have 176. So when I enter in how much I play for each hand, it'll subtract it. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, and if you want to have a strategy as far as like managing your money, I would say a conservative strategy would be play like 1 to 5% of your money per hand. And you can play higher. It's okay if you have a higher risk tolerance. With 176, I'll probably play $10 hands, maybe less. Maybe I'll play like $8 hands, and you can figure that out. You can just, you do an equal sign and then 176 is your drop divided by, or okay, times is easier, times, and then you can do whatever percent you want to do. So like 0.05. So if you want to play 5% of your money, it would be $8.80 per hand. And you can do that, you know, whatever you want to do. So if you want to do 10%, it's $17.60 per hand. Roughly. To be conservative, I would bet like $8 a hand. That gives you the best chance, or less. You know, like $5 a hand right here would give you a great chance to at least cash out $100. Because blackjack has over 99% return. There are some swings and some volatility, but yeah. So I would say like these two numbers would be like general guidelines. Take your drop times 0.05, which is 5%. Play that or less if you want to be conservative, and then times 0.1 for 10% if you want to be a little more risky. You could even play higher. Like you could play $20 a hand or $30 a hand if you don't mind the risk. Just know that sometimes you'll lose your drops, and then sometimes you'll have nice wins. So it's all going to even out to over 99% over time. If you have a long-term view like I do, it doesn't really matter. You know, if I lose this whole drop and I win on my next drop, it's all going to even out to over 99% in the long run. So whatever. So let's just take a number in between here. I'll just play $10 hands. That makes it, you know, it's a nice round number. All right, so I'm going to go to back here to Pulse, table games. They have Texas Hold'em and Blackjack. I'm going to click Blackjack, play, make sure I'm in the sweeps coin. You can do that up here. You can toggle. Ignore that. Okay, so now we're going to do a new spin. And they, like I said, they have the strategy right here. So this is going to be the Pulse strategy if you want to pull it up. Or like I said, the Wizard of Oz strategy is going to be almost identical, if not identical to this. So yeah. All right, now you got 3 spots you can choose from. You can change your bet down here. Like I said, I'm going to do $10 per hand. I'll just do 2 hands of 5, which is $10 obviously. So I'll do 5 and 5, and then I'll go here and I'll type in 10. So that's how much I risked, and then watch this. So the remainder, now that means I have to bet 166. So this will automatically just track how much I have to play. That way I don't have to like go in and out and hit redeem and see check. It just does it for me. I'm going to put that tab off to another screen. I got 2 screens running here, so just an option for you. All right, so we're going to deal 2 $5 hands. We got a 9 or 19. That's a stay all the time. And then 11 versus a 2. It's a double, but you can see here 11 versus a 2. It's a 2x. It's a double. So you double down, get 1 card, got a 14. And the dealer hits 20, so we lose both hands. Now, back over here, I'm going to add another 5 to my, I guess I'll do it this way. I'll add another 5 to money I've played. Let's see. Why did that not work? Hold on. Ah, sorry. I'm not sure why it didn't subtract this $5. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of odd. Let's see. We're doing it on the fly. Okay, now it looks like it's working. Okay. So, I played $10 on the I played $10 on the hand, and then I doubled for 5, so that's why there's another 5. All right, I'm going to play another $10 hand. Enter that in. Why is it not working? It's so strange. All right, well, I'm going to try to get that working off to the side, but let's just keep playing. All right, 50. Okay, so insurance pops up whenever an ace shows for the dealer. You're never supposed to take insurance unless you're card counting, which you're not going to do here. So decline the insurance, and the dealer's blackjack. So we're off to a great start. Respin, bet again, $10. Now we have blackjack here, so we're going to collect 15, or sorry, $12.50. And then we got a 9 against a 10. It's a hit. 19's a stay. And the dealer's 18, so we win both. All right, 9 against the dealer 10. That is a hit. 16's another hit. 19 and 20. Stay, stay. Dealer has 20. So we push 1, we lose 1. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, I'm just really confused as to why this does not work in the Google Sheet, but I'm trying to fix it as I go. Let's see. Sorry. Oh, I see now. Okay. Now I know why. Okay. You have to type. Okay, I got it now. You have to type sum to add up B through B. Okay. So we had a $10 hand, we had a $5 double, a $10 hand, a $10 hand. So we're at 141 left to go. I'll keep track off to the side. I'll play these hands. Okay, so spinning 10 more. 19's always a stay, so stay and hope that they have a 10 for 18. And they have 17, even better. So we win that hand. And as you can see over here, it's decreasing. So once this gets down to 0, then I can cash out. But right now, we still have $121 left to go. Respin. 18 and 20, so 2 pretty easy stays here. Again, if you need to check, you go into the strategy section. Okay, we lost 1 and pushed 1, whatever. Okay, 13 against a 2. It's a stay. Trust me. 17's a stay as well. Dealer has 12. Dealer has 14. Dealer busts with 24, so we win. As you can see, the minimum bet's 10 cents up to $50 per spot as well. Okay. So we have a soft 16. Dealer has a blackjack, so it doesn't matter. We lost. It happens. All right, 2 20s. Should be good to go, but we'll see what happens. 7, 8, or 18, so we win that one. And this is kind of how it's done. You just keep grinding the blackjack until you play through the money. Okay, we have an 8. That's a hit. 14's a hit. 17's a stay. 10 against an ace is a hit. 19's a stay. 15 for the dealer and bust, so we win both. All right. And we're already almost done. We're halfway, basically. We're at $71 after this hand, so more than halfway. All right, 14 against a 9. 21's good. Okay, 10 versus 9. That is a double down. So you hit double. 18 on the double. And we win both. So that's a nice win. Oh, and if you double down or split, you want to add extra money to the playthrough. So add an extra 5. So right now we have $66 to go. Nice and easy. All right, so that's a double. 11 against a 3. So add another 5. And then 12 against a 3 is a hit. 20. So 2 nice hands there. And the dealer has 17. So that's a win. All right, so if you don't want to use a spreadsheet or track it that way, you can just the reason I do that is because otherwise you're kind of in the dark as to how much you played. You could write it down, I guess, but to know, you would have to go here and then you'd have to hit redeem, and then it tells you, okay, I have $41 left to play. $41 left. And I can redeem 173.32. So I got to play 41 more dollars. So unless you want to do that every hand, or unless you can keep track in your head, I would recommend like writing it down or using a spreadsheet. But it does help every once in a while to just double check your math, because you don't want to go over the playthrough amount, at least for me. All right, so back to blackjack. Always ignore that. Okay, now we spin again. So after this hand, we got $31 left. Okay, so 10 against a 3 is a double. Okay, now this hand, it's a hit, but you can double check. It's a soft 13. Soft hand means you have an ace in your hand, obviously. And let's see, ace 2 versus a 3. Or sorry. See, now does this chart tell you when you have a soft hand? Yeah, okay, here. Ace 2 against a 3, so it's just a hit. You would double it against a 5 or a 6. You would just hit it with a green check. Okay, so hit 8 or 18. What do? It's a soft 18 against a 3. So you would double it, but you can't double because you already took a card, so you just stay. Dealer has 13. Dealer breaks again, so we're on a nice little run. $26 to go. So we're almost done. This does not take long. 9 against a 6. That's a double. And 20's a stay. So a rough start, but then a nice comeback and another win. So we're just on fire right now. Okay, so according to my math, I have $11 to play through. Once I get close, I'll double check it. Yep, $11 to play through. So let's go back into table games. Get into blackjack, and remember, $11. And me, win, lose, or draw, I'm just going to play through one time and then cash out. So if I would have lost every hand, I would have just stopped. If I would have won every hand, I would have just stopped. Because over time, the more you play, the more of that house edge they're going to capture. So you want to avoid that. All right, so we got $11 left. Let's do a $5 hand. Let's just do a $5.50 hand. One hand. Because this way now if I split or double, I'll have my playthrough completed. If not, I'll just have one more hand. So $5.50 on the hand. 18 against the 10. That's a stay. Another winner. Wow. On fire. Okay, so now I got $5.50 left. This will be the last hand. 16 against a 3 is a stay. And we lost that hand. Okay. So as you can see, I was tracking here each hand down to 0. So once I'm at 0, I have 0 left to play through. Confirm it here. You can see 0. And look at that, 244.32. And I started with, what, 176 and change. So I made a nice profit of whatever it is, $70 roughly. So that's it. Once you're available to redeem, you can redeem the money. And I don't really want to show my sensitive info on the screens, but once you hit redeem, it'll pop up with your options there to put it in your bank account or your Skrill account, etc. So, yeah, that's kind of it, honestly. Like I know it's kind of boring, maybe not too exciting, but that's the way to go. You just grind out the blackjack. Sometimes you're going to win, sometimes you're going to lose, but what did that take? 22 entries, but some of these were splits and doubles. We had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doubles. So we played like 16 hands roughly. And so, yeah. Or whatever it is, less than that. What did I say it was going to be? Well, what's 10 divided by 176? It was about 15 hands. It didn't take very long. You can go back and count the hands, but that's how I like to play. I don't like to mess around and sit there and play like dollar hands. I'm going to take a little bit of the volatility. Sometimes I'm going to have nice sessions like that and win. Sometimes I'll lose. There's times where you'll lose $70. Sometimes you win $70. But on average, you're getting back over 99%. And yeah, so then I'm going to go here. I'm going to go off screen here and cash out the 244.32 into my bank. And then I'm going to go to, I'm going to delete this because I don't need it anymore. And then I'm going to go into my Pulsz, cash out date of 2/6/244.32. And there you go. So that updates my Pulsz tab. And so you can see I cashed out $1,149 from these 200 envelopes, which 200 envelopes is only $1,000. So I made a profit of $149 on Pulsz, and I still do have 6 envelopes that are pending that should come. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, that's about it for that. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments or send an email. But that's really it for Pulsz. They're going to send you an email, you claim them, you play them through, and that's it. So I'd encourage you to go check out Pulsz along with all the other sites over here at freesweepscoins or at beacons.ai/freesweepscoins. Again, you can scroll down, find Pulsz, click it. It'll take you right to it. You can get signed up, and then you can watch my series, How to Write Envelopes, and then you can start redeeming like I just did for cold hard cash. And I'll see that cash in my bank account probably within about 2 or 3 business days, early next week probably. So that'll be nice. Help me recover from any Super Bowl losses I might have. Anyway, good luck with all your action on the Super Bowl. Good luck with everything else. And this has been Sweeps Coin Curator. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.